Hello, this is Bonsai Calmness. Today's video will be about some of the garden tasks I do here in spring before all the trees wake up, and I will give a little update on some of my trees also. So I will just take you along. So as you can see, this was where my trees were this winter. So I just took the trees out of the flamingo boxes, and put them in the cellar. So now I can sit and enjoy the good weather. So one of the first things I do in early spring is that I give all my shelves here a thin coat of water-based oil. So I start with half of them. And I gave this shelf here half of it. Because I had my trees here before. So I start giving half, let it dry for 48 hours, and then I'll give the rest of them the next coat here and let that dry for 48 hours. So that's actually the very first task I do here in spring. And then I put my Shohan trees up here. There's still 2 more to come. They are in the ground. I think actually 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. So yes, it's nice to see the trees on the shelves again. I just put my hornbeam up here. It's not where it will be this season, but I just needed somewhere to place it. It's going to be so cool this year working on this tree. Here I have my Acer palmatum Orange Dream, and I had it in this garden container here, but as you can see here, I don't know what happened, but it looks like the graft didn't take. It looks like it died or something, but I have buds up here. So if this will live this season, and not just this one will survive, I think. But if this will survive, I will air layer it and just throw this out, because no need to. I just think this will die actually, so it's very weird. I never experienced that on on an Acer palmatum. So, but yeah, it just looks like the graft didn't work out. So I will air layer that, and I will find another tree for this garden container because I just want a regular tree in that pot. And I found two good solutions on Mr. Maple. Two awesome trees. One of them was called Christine something. Can't remember. I never heard of them. And the other one was I can't remember. It was so beautiful. It had orange red trunk and branches. I really would love to get one of those if possible. If you remember in my previous video, I talked about we had the most harsh winter in the last 15 years, with so much frost and snow, and it was just awful. And sadly, my Acer palmatum, Cynthia's crown jewel, I'm very, very worried. All the branches here, as you can see, has turned yellow, and some places they have turned dark, almost black. I think definitely this branch is dead. I don't know with these yellowish branches here. There are buds, but they seem to be black. I think I know the tree isn't dead because up here there are live buds and they are red. So there is life in this tree, but I'm just preparing mentally for a very huge setback on this tree. If all these branches here are dead, I have to cut way back and start all over again. But oh my God, if I just can get the tree to survive, I'm happy, because it's my most expensive tree, and also a very rare tree to get your hands on. So yeah, I will give you an update later when I wasn't supposed to repot it this year, but I will not do a normal repot. I will just get it out of this very heavy soil and try to give it maybe 45 Parmesan Macadamia and just a little bit of organic soil, so the roots can breathe better. I will not do anything to the roots if possible. I want all the vigor in this tree, because if it has to start all over, and I have to cut a lot of branches off, it will stress the tree pretty severe. So yeah, I'm really nervous actually. I can't remember if I have ever showed you this birch tree here. I don't think so. So This is my second birch tree. I started from a tiny seedling 6 years ago. So this year I'm starting to build the crown with a lot of smaller branches all over here. This piece here I will just let that grow 2 meters this season, and this bud here will be the new leader, and the apex of the tree. And here I have my second birch, which I wired. All over the place. I'm really excited about this tree. And it's this birch that will get its the wooden box I showed in the previous video. So yeah, I'm really excited about that tree. And I don't know if you can see it in this video because I can see the sunshiners hitting the tree here, but it's starting to turn slowly now. The tree is 8 years old, and I can see it starting to turn white beneath there. And I think maybe in 2 years, I hope in 2 years it will begin to be a white trunk. Then it will be a completely different tree. And over here I have my sand cherry, which I am not that pleased about. I don't know about this tree. I really love the red leaves, and I really don't want to give up with this tree. But it's so hard to get the tree to do anything. As soon as I get new branches, they just die off, and yeah. But I know these prunus trees don't like to be pruned that much, and I think one of my problems have been working too hard on the roots. So I will do as little root pruning in the future with this as possible when I have to repot it. This will not be repotted this year. And a tree I'm very excited about is my Mikawa Yatsubusa. This was actually my new front of the tree, and I will repot it this year. But then I was so lucky to get these new buds here, and as you can see, I don't have anything going out here or here, so I will choose a new front, and I will bring this up as a new leader. So I got this great movement in the tree. I will bring this back as a branch. So in a couple of years, maybe 3, I have a branch here which will give the tree some depth. So that's just so fantastic. I got that branch because I'm not into thread grafting or anything like that. So I'm just relying on the tree to do what it does. And up here, I don't think I ever showed you this. Let me see. This is a beech with red leaves. I call this tree the dragon because of this very cool movement. But I think I have to do something about this root here before it becomes too dominant, which it already is, but I have to reduce it somehow. I really like this movement, but I think in the future it will be too much. So I will probably cut it here and make some more roots. And one of the tasks I do is all the trees I don't have to repot, I will scrape the top layer of the soil off and get rid of all the moss, and then I will put some new soil in. I will not do that now. I will do that when I start repotting. Then I will just take you along here. I got this azalea here from my father's garden. He died 2.5 years ago, and it was a long, lanky azalea, which was not taken good care of. So I chopped it last year, and I just want a small Shohan azalea, but it has the most beautiful, vibrant flowers. I don't know the name of it, but it's like the flowers are glowing on this one. And then over here, one of my new trees. I have been working on it. It's the backside you see now, so, but it's a very cool tree. It's called Prunus padus. I don't know what it's called in English. We call it a May tree. So a very cool tree. It's going to be filled out with leaves and hopefully flowers. The flowers on these trees, they are so amazing and they smell so good. So I have been working on this tree for 2 or 3 years, I think. I have been letting it grow and cutting it back and try to create new branches. There's a long way to go still, but I'm very excited about that. And one of my new trees also, a Mame Cotoneaster. I'm very excited about that because I tried to, I think I had 3 of them and all of them died. It's so mysterious. They thrive so good the first season and the season after, all the leaves just turn black and then they die. And I just had to read about it, what's going on, and it's apparently some very 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 small insects. You can't see them, so you won't discover if they attack your tree. So I will try this year with this one and spray it with soap and water each month, once a month, and see if I can keep it alive. And behind here, my awesome crabapple. Whoa, I'm really, really, really so excited about this. I have to repot that. The soil was so hard last season. So definitely a repot. And my hawthorn here, Paul Scarlet. A nice tree also. And I don't know if you remember, but I thought that I definitely killed my Acer palmatum DeShojo here, but luckily I didn't. There's red buds a lot of places here. Some of the branches is dead, and that's okay with me because I know this tree is alive and I'm so happy. So I will not put it in the pot again. I will just tease the roots out and put it in a bigger plastic pot and get it, just let it run and get so much vigor it can get, and I will nurture it and fertilize it and just let it explode this year. So I can, the following year, maybe I can put it back in its pot again. So nice, it's not dead. So that was a little update today. I'm very excited about this season. New trees, new excitement, new learning, I think. So I just wish you a happy bonsai journey, and take care, and take care of all your trees. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support.